Hello, Awesomeness Creators. It's Nina Kovner with Passion Squared with this week's episode of Q and Awesome. This week, I have gotten the same question twice. So that tells me that it's the perfect week to answer this question. And it is, what do you do when you're thinking about starting your own business? Like, where do you start? It's such a good question. Where do we start? And so that is what we're going to talk about today. I think the thing that's the most important thing to remember is while we get overly excited sometimes and we get overly passionate sometimes about an idea, what's most important is to take the time to identify what the problem or the opportunity or the issue is in the marketplace, and then figure out what you believe is the best solution for that. To just open a business to open a business, it just doesn't really make a lot of sense. It really comes down to the whole purpose of a business is to serve a customer, right? With a product or a service, to solve a problem, right? To meet a need, whether the customer knows they have that need or maybe they don't even know they have that need. Like we didn't know we needed an iPod, right? So that's really the first place to start. Start with, what is the problem? What solutions do I have to offer that make sense? What market am I serving? What market am I serving? Specific. A lot of times we are really unfocused and unclear about who exactly we're trying to serve. I'll give you an example. Passion Squared, I'm crystal clear on my market and who I'm trying to serve and who I do serve, and that is creative small business owners in the beauty and wellness industries. So I'm not for everyone, and I don't recommend you go out and think that you want to be for everyone either. The more focused and more targeted you can be, the more clear you can be on the type of client that you want to service, your marketing, your brand story, your content, everything that you build, your location, your look and feel, your brand identity, everything's built around some of those core beliefs. And then next is really answering a few simple but not easy to answer questions. Why you? I talk a lot about Simon Sinek's Start With Why. I am a big believer in purpose and promise. I talk about it all the time. And so the most important question after we kind of get the general idea of the problem we're trying to solve and the market we're trying to serve is, why would I want to do business with you? And the answer, because I'm passionate and I love people, is not enough. Sorry. It's a common one, but it's just not enough. So that's where a lot of time needs to go into. So some people will say you need this elaborate business plan or you need this or that. You may, depending if you're going to raise money, yeah, you may need a more sophisticated business plan. But before you even get there, and way before you design a logo, because a logo is not a brand, I did a blog about that a couple of years ago, before you get into design and decor and the front desk and the chair and the couch, take 10 steps back and start with, what's the problem and what solution do I have? What market am I servicing? And why in the world would they want to come to me? The more clarity you have around that, the more you are ready to actually get into business and start a business. So great question. Thank you so much. I love it. You can ask me anything using hashtag QandAwesome. You can tweet me at PassionSquared2. You can email me at awesome@PassionSquared.net and ask me anything. And if you want to stay in touch, please subscribe to my weekly newsletter and blog called The Weekly Dose of Awesome. You can subscribe at PassionSquared.net. Thank you so much for watching. Have a beautiful day. I love you guys. Mwah. Bye.